Hey guys, so I was asked to do like a quick tips video for Crusade, and I've gone over this in the stream. I did buy like 30 tickets, and I was kind of messing with it a little bit. So, first thing I want to say is, the way that Crusade runs is, you fight, every time you fight, you get like a bunch of pet food back. When you kill the boss, you get a bunch of rewards. I believe the reward for the first boss is 5 million gold. I think 400 pet food, and then 100 gold, and then the next one is 10 million, 800, 200, 15 million, 1200, 300, or maybe it was 400, I don't remember, and then it was like 20 million, 1600, and 400. So the rewards they're not amazing. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to spend a lot of gems to do well against these bosses. The rewards, honestly, I mean, these rewards are nice, but I don't think they're worth the gold that you spend. This is after 3,000 gems, and I'm in 6th place, so I'm probably not gonna go like really crazy on this. If I get like I'm gonna fight to stay in the top 10, and honestly, that'll be good enough for me. It's one artifact. Honestly, as long as you get an artifact, so in the top 20, I think top 20 is good enough. You're going to have to spend quite a bit to get there, though, so that's, I don't think it's worth it. What I found is that the best way to get a lot of damage out of this is not... The way that it was before was you would spread out your people, have a couple of strong people on each team, and then fill it up with level 1s. But I think what it is now is, because of the way this works, is every time you hit the battle, or every time you hit the boss, he does damage back to you, but 40% of your maximum life. That means that level 1s actually last quite a long time, but you can last a little bit longer by stacking healing, or just stacking more powerful people. I've found that more powerful people tends to do a little bit better. Oh, actually it saved my team. This is what I set my team up to be. So if you can see, I focused like as much power as I could do in the first 2 teams. I've had problems with the teams resetting on this a lot. And then my 3rd team is a little bit, some of my leftovers, like for Legion, but enough that I can make an aura out of it. And then you can see that I filled the rest with whatever and level 1s. So this is what it's going to look like. I did try one time with like 4 healers on a team, but because they do so much damage back, I wasn't that impressed. Oh yeah, I wanted to switch Centaur out. I wanted to switch Centaur for Luna on this team. That's okay. So you can see that like Ultima, everybody lasts, 3-4 turns. So honestly, I got 4 million damage on that fight. That's probably my record on the first fight. Normally it's about 3 million. So you want to focus and get all your damage in the first couple of fights, maybe a little bit more in the 3rd if you happen to have like a decent Legion team, But then after that, it's just going to drop off like crazy. You'll see that my damage for this fight and the next 2 fights are trash. I think obviously my 4th and 5th are trash because like I don't have anything higher than level 100 in there. I have nothing left. I tried splitting it up with, a couple 10 stars on each team filled with level 1s, but it's kind of better to work with synergy. Get some synergy going and then work with that. Oops. Oh, I had one more. This is the best way I found to do it. Using my method, I was able to kill the first boss in 2 hits. I think the second boss took me 13 or 14 hits, and then the last boss took me, I think, 20-something hits. And then the boss after that was, oh my god, I don't even remember. It was bad. So this is my record for damage on the Samurai. This is my personal best, actually. I think when I tried it like one time before this, it was like 5 million. So this is actually pretty good. But unfortunately, that's 100 gems that you just spent to get 7 gold pet food. They used to give you more. It's not that great anymore. And that's 2%. So I would actually need to spend 50 tries, 5,000 gems to kill this boss and get this reward. And unfortunately, this blue pet food, 2,000, is not even enough for one level. So I'm not willing to spend 5,000 gems for this. So I know we're happy to see Crusade back. I know we were expecting stuff, but we also knew that before it gave too much pet food, and I guess they had to nerf it quite a bit. It's really expensive for these tickets now, 100 each. I don't remember what they were before. They might have been 200 each actually, so maybe it's less. But anyway, so you're gonna have to spend like crazy to get anywhere on them. Safest bet, honestly, is kill the first 2, maybe 3 bosses. Save your gems. Just save your gems. The only reason to get this is if you're, a glutton for spending. Like I said, I'll probably spend enough to stay within the top 20, as long as, as long as I get an artifact out of this. I'm pretty happy. 7 million gold is good enough for me. I'm not trying to be super competitive. We'll see. I'm 6th. I'm quite a bit over 7th. We'll see what happens. I don't know how hard I'm gonna have to fight to stay where I am, or how much more people are gonna spend. I have a whole week. So that's my tips on Crusade. Like I said, I can't show you anymore. The general rule is focus your power into single teams. Make each team as strong as it can possibly be. Worry about leftovers at a later time. What am I talking about? Worry about aura, get power and then get aura and then just fill it all out and try to put in whatever aura. Level 1s are going to do just as fine. It doesn't matter if they're 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, they're still going to last 4 turns. So the point is just get as much power, get as much damage done as you can in 4 turns as you can do. I hope this helps you do well on Crusade, even though I don't know that it's really all that great. I'm not gonna bother spending on it, and it's up to you whether or not you think the pet food will help you. That is my take on Crusade. Again, this is as of the most recent update. See you guys next time.